Hey everybody, welcome back to Elevated Office. My name is Eric McGrew and this video is brought to you by Weaver Arborist, Gap Arbor Supply, Just Send It Saws, and arbshirts.com. Today I'm working in this locust tree that's behind me. This is a honey locust, so it's not a locust with thorns, which are typically the black locust. I am just doing a health prune on the tree because if you look up in there, there's a lot of crossing, there's a lot of dead. It's really brittle, has a lot of stuff going on. Over here, it's off the roof sufficiently, but he's already got branches coming down toward the roof, and these things grow pretty hairy and pretty fast. Also, there's a little branch over here that doesn't have a good growth structure to it, so I'm going to remove that one because it'll just cause problems in the future. But when I'm looking at this tree, I could struggle for a while trying to get a line set in the tree. So a couple of things to know is when you're going to set a line in a tree, it's good to understand what kind of tree it is that you're working with. So I know for a fact that locusts are typically very strong trees, so I can get away with tying in on a smaller diameter branch than I would normally choose in like a cottonwood or a willow. But in this one, I could spend a while trying to get a throw bag and a throw line up to where I want it to be for the ultimate tie-in and waste a lot of time. Whereas I can now just take my rope and throw over a lower crotch, get myself up in the tree with my lanyards, and then advance my line until I get to the position where I want to be in this tree. In this tree in particular, I'm going to be running SRT or SRS, static rope systems, and I will also be using redirects quite frequently in this tree to start dispersing those loads as I walk out and get out to these far reaching branches over the house. So I'll also be using pole offers and a pole saw. So don't be afraid to use the equipment that's available to you, and also don't waste time doing things that don't need to be done. If you can make better use of your time by advancing through lanyards or setting your rope in a shallow crotch first and go up, especially in small trees where you have to know for sure a small diameter can handle your weight, it's always good to start advancing your tie-in point versus throwing up to a very, very small tip up there and hoping it does what you need to. We're also in the middle of winter, so these trees are in dormancy for the most part, and they are a little bit more brittle. So that's something to keep in mind as well. The time of year when you're climbing does affect the strength of the tree and how it will respond. So all of that being said, it's always based on good judgment. You can't put a standard on it as far as what size to climb on, when or not or whatnot. It depends on the tree, the time of year, and what you're going to do on the tree as well. So hope that's helpful for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.